Good morning. I feel like I'm a hot mess this morning. I did not sleep well last night because I could not stop coughing, like to the point where like every time I'd breathe I would like choke because I like had to cough so bad and I couldn't stop. So I got up and I had a fruit snack, because you know like when you eat something sweet like that that's like sugary, it like, I don't know, it makes your like spit like thicker. I thought maybe it would like, I don't know, make my throat feel better, and it did actually help like a little bit. But I was up for probably like an hour, and I'd already gone to bed an hour later than normal because the time change is kind of killing me, because I just want to go to bed later because it doesn't feel like it's time to go to bed yet. And yesterday we sold all of our, well, not all of our furniture, but we sold our desk, which is where I get ready in the mornings. So I had to like makeshift the floor, and now my makeup probably looks horrible and my hair probably looks horrible because I could barely see anything that I was trying to do. Oh, we sold our couch, so now we don't have a couch to sit on. So I've got my breakfast. I made like a toast sandwich this morning to try and like make my day a little bit better because I really wanted some toast. But yeah, so happy Tuesday. I did not vlog yesterday because I had a meeting all morning and I had a meeting all day after school. I didn't get home till like 6:30, and so I just felt like it was kind of pointless because I wasn't going to have anything to share anyway. So I didn't vlog yesterday. I am running late this morning. It's already 7:17, so I gotta head to school because I have a lot to do this morning since I didn't have any time to work yesterday. My room is a disaster. I like just left it in shambles yesterday, so yeah. I got a lot to get done, so I'll catch up with you guys later and like update you guys a little bit more on my life. Hello, it's 4:10, and I'm sorry, but you're probably gonna be able to hear like drilling in the background. There's people outside doing work. They're getting backpack hooks like installed, and so they're like right by my classroom. So of course it's gonna be loud. Trying to think what we did today. Before I started this, I was like, I don't even remember. This morning we did our math rotations and they went really, really well. I actually had my kids, let me pull up the page that I had them do. I think I definitely have shown you guys how we do like the spinners. And they just like add the numbers, but then I added this piece to it, so they put their first spin, their second spin, they show their strategy, and then they had to explain their strategy. So this part was new, and then did you have to regroup, and then what was the answer? So they had to explain it in words, and I made sure to like model it really, really well before of like what I was looking for, because a lot of times they'll say like, my strategy was I put 54 and 2 together and I got 56, but like they're not explaining how they got that answer. So I made sure to make that like very clear. That was at their independent station, and then they had their computer where they had to do their quiz. And then with me, we're working on, we already did double digit addition, but it was all mental, but it was only ever seen horizontally, and now that they're seeing it vertically, like we're struggling a lot more, and I'm not sure why. So I need to like, I don't know what I need to do for that, because we did perfectly fine when it was horizontal, but now that it's vertical, it's harder for us, so I don't know. And then one of my math groups, we worked on like this like challenge, I don't know what you want to call it. I don't know, it wasn't like a performance task, it's like clues. You had to like answer questions and then find the clues, and they liked it, so we're gonna finish that. Not tomorrow because we don't have to do math tomorrow, but that was that. And then after recess, we listened to our story again from yesterday. We did a quick write because it's all about rules this week, so they had to write about a rule that was important and why, or the rule they felt is most important at school and why. And then what was the other thing they had to say? Oh, what was a rule that they would add or change at the school? So something that we already have or something they feel like needs to be added. So then we did that as like a quick write. They did really awesome with quick write, which is really cool. And then what else did we do? Oh, I had them go on, I made like a little PowerPoint last year, and I just had like 2 boxes, and one says cause, one says effect, and it has an arrow in the middle. So they worked with their team to come up with some causes and effects that like relate to each other, and it was just a slideshow on Google Slides. And then they had to complete that with their table. So what I actually did was, because my kids just do like free seating, we've been having like a little bit of a hard time with it lately, and so I actually grouped the kids into groups of 4, and so they're gonna stay as like a team, and then I've been doing team points today, and then I'll just rotate the teams throughout the table, so they're not like stuck at that one table, like each, like wherever the A team was today, they won't be in that same seat tomorrow, or the same table tomorrow, but they'll be with the same people, if that makes sense. Just because I don't feel like we've been making the best choices as to who we're sitting next to, so that's kind of like my fix for that. And today it seemed to work pretty well, and we're doing, like I said, we're doing table points, so yeah. I think that was pretty much it. And then after lunch we just did our language arts, or not language arts, guided reading, and actually I got to do like my guided reading groups, which was so magical. Like, I missed doing it so much, but with all the DRA testing and everything, like we just couldn't do it. So yeah, it was really, really nice. I just realized I took my ring off because I smashed my finger in the door this morning, and it doesn't look bad right now, but in some lights it, like, you can tell it's all bruised right here, and I was afraid it was going to, like, my finger was going to get swollen and I wasn't going to be able to get my ring off or something, so I took my ring off for fear of that, and none of my other fingers like fit it very well, so took it off. Today is Skylar's birthday, my husband's birthday, so I gotta get going here like pretty soon. I think I'm gonna skip the gym because his family's coming over for dinner, so not that we really have any furniture. I'll be like, you can sit on the floor, sorry. I think I said this earlier, but like we sold our couch, and so we only have 2 like lawn chairs just sitting in the living room to sit on. It's so ghetto. It's really funny, but yeah. So anyway, there was something else I was going to share. Oh, we did have a walkthrough today from like an avid person, and so they came in during our math rotations, and I feel like my kids were all pretty much doing what they needed to be doing. I was pleased with what they saw. And yeah, that's about it. Yeah, that's about it. Nothing too exciting today. I even like considered just not even vlogging today, like at all, after like today has happened, because I just feel like it's been a very uneventful day, and I feel like I want to like share something else with you guys, but I don't think I have anything else to share. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, which is fun. Oh, we have minimum days the rest of the week. I forgot about that, actually. That actually kind of changes my plans for tomorrow. Now my brain is thinking, okay, I've got other stuff I need to do, actually, now that I think about that. I'm going to quickly show you my outfit, because I liked my outfit today. And then I'm going to get back to work so I can get out of here and move on with my day. So, today I have on this dress, which is, I've never worn it before, and it ended up being like way too big. So I just threw a belt over it. It's just like supposed to be a dress that just hangs, but it was too big on me because I bought it big, but it was like super cheap. Like I think I bought it for, I want to say like $5 at Old Navy. It was in the clearance area, so I'll just make sure to like shrink it, because all our stuff shrinks anyway. So honestly, by the time I wash it, because I don't think I've washed this, because it's just been hanging in my closet since I bought it, and I bought it a while ago. Anyway, it's got these cute little like sleeves on it, and then I just, like I said, I threw a belt over it, and then I've got on, let me show you my shoes that are just like little flats, so I think it's cute. And it was super, super comfortable today, but you can tell like a storm's coming in because the weather started to get a little bit cold, so yeah. I can show, well, I guess you don't really need to see that. What's the other thing I was gonna do? I don't know. I do know Friday we are going to do the rainbow milk experiment. I did that with my kids last year. We used like the Pocket Full of Primary resource for that. And the kids really, really liked it last year. They had a lot of fun with it. But we said last year we wanted to make sure we used it like closer to St. Patrick's Day when we did it this year. And so since, I think St. Patrick's Day is what, this weekend? Isn't the 17th? I think so. So we're gonna do that on Friday, and then like some St. Patrick's Day activity. So we won't do a research project this Friday. That will kind of be our research project. And then yesterday I went to a science meeting because I'm part of like the science committee that we're putting together all the new science, not putting together science curriculum, but like deciding what science curriculum we want. and then we're piloting it. So we had a presentation from Discovery Education, yeah, and it's about their tech book, and so now I have access to that, and I just need to find time of like when to fit it in, but there's just like no time for anything. And then yesterday we had a meeting in the morning for the people who went to the conference. We finally got to talk about that. I think I said this morning actually, because now it sounds familiar from like talking about it. Yeah, I think I said that this morning. So anyway, this guy named Dave LaRoe was there, and he is part of like the whole PLC stuff, and so we got to kind of sit there and just like talk to him and pick his brain about things, which was kind of cool. I wish I could have stayed like all day and just talked to him, because he's a really awesome guy, and he's super funny and just like easy to talk to, and he makes things like, I don't know, he's a pretty cool guy. So anyway, I'm going to clean up my mess, get a little bit more work done hopefully, and then head out of here probably by 5, because if I'm not going to go to the gym, that puts me home at a decent time. So yeah, I don't know if I ever shared last week that I had my kids set goals for themselves. I think I did. We did it again this week. Yesterday was Monday, yes. And so I'm not going to show you, but like on the back side of the index card, they have their name and what their goal is for the week. And then on Friday, I'll give them back their card and have them kind of reflect on how they think they did. I need to be better. Like, I don't know. I really am trying to figure out how to do the goal setting, like in terms of academics, because the goal setting that they've been doing is more just like behavior, but I just don't know when, like, it's, and how to like go approach it, especially when everyone's like kind of at different levels. Like, I don't know, I still haven't figured out how I want to do it, but I know that's something that's like my next steps of what I want to do, is have the kids start setting like academic goals. But I don't know, it's just a lot. I feel like that's a good step, like understanding like what it means to set a goal and how to accomplish your goal, how you need to work towards your goal, and how to like reflect on a goal. So I think it's a good step, but I definitely need to like dig further with it. So I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Now that I've said that like 3 times, I'm actually gonna go this time. Okay, it's almost 5 o'clock. It is 4:55 and I'm going to head out. I made my to-do list for things that I need to get done in the morning. I have conferences tomorrow. I only have a couple, so I just need to prep some stuff for that. I got my literacy packets together. I just need a couple extra copies of things, and then I just need to give them to the TAs to print. And then I need to grade 2 quizzes that I had the kids take, so I can figure out, because they're quizzes that like aren't going to go back to the kids, they're for me to figure out where we need to go with our teaching. I need to print my report cards so I can send them home tomorrow. And I need to plan something for math for Thursday, which actually doesn't need to be done tomorrow morning, but it needs to be done like after school tomorrow. And I think that's about it. So my room is pretty clean. The kids spent a long time this afternoon cleaning it. We had more of our like ELD practice things in the afternoon at like right before we went home, so I had a bunch of kids who were up there doing that. And then yesterday we actually administered, or I administered, the test for the 2nd graders for the ELD, like it's called the LCAP. I administered the test, and then my other 2nd grade partners took the other kids that aren't ELD students, and they sent their ELD students to me. And standardized testing is like very, very hard with kids who have no idea like how to do standardized testing, and I forget stuff like that. Like, I had to teach them how to like bubble in the answers, and that like we open to a certain page in the book and you can't just like go to the rest of the book and do the rest of the test. Like it would look more like the testing like I took when I was a kid. But I guess in 2nd grade, like they've never done anything like that, nor should they ever have, because we don't do tests like that anymore. Yeah, it was a rough one. But at least the next time they do it, they will kind of have a better idea of like what they're expected of. And I just like wasn't expecting it to be like even an issue really at all, so that was kind of like my bad. But oh well, we got it done. So yesterday we did the reading portion. Today they practiced, I want to say maybe like listening, maybe, and then they'll take that test next week, and then next week they'll practice another part of it, which is either we have writing and speaking. And so they'll have to do writing practice, and then they'll take the test, and then they'll do a speaking practice, take the test. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna head home. My in-laws are gonna be here. I don't know what time they're coming. I'm assuming like 6. So I need to get home and, get myself like cleaned up a little bit because I feel like a hot mess. I did wake up this morning because I was so tired, but I have woken myself up. So that was good. It actually turned out to be a really good Tuesday, which I don't like Tuesdays, but today was a great day. And my nose is slowly getting less and less stuffy, which is really great. So all is good in the world. And yeah, so I'm going to catch up with you guys tomorrow. I'm not going to vlog anything when I get home today. So I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow and talk about what we did in class tomorrow. So I have no idea. Actually, I may end up combining Wednesdays and Thursdays vlog just because they're going to be half days and I know we won't be doing much, so I won't have much to like share with you guys. But we'll see. And I have PE, or I have music tomorrow and PE on Thursday, so I'm not really going to be with my kids all that much since they're both my own days. So I may end up joining it, so I may not actually see you till like Friday when you see this video, but I'll see you at some point. So I'll catch you guys later.